Hi guys, Nick here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the next MCU movie, which is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It takes place sometime after the first movie, where the Guardians are saving the galaxy again. And the beginning of the movie starts in Missouri on Earth in 1980 with both of Peter Quill's parents driving to Dairy Queen and the woods behind Dairy Queen to look at the plant that Quill's dad, Quill's mom, before she was not feeling good and before she had Quill and Quill's dad had said had will be over the entire universe, which means he was from space, and they started to kiss, and it goes to 34 years later, with the Guardians on the Salvarin to protect the batteries that they been hired to from a creature that feeds on those batteries, and Rocket has made a music radio because he likes music so much. Has both Quill and Drax saying how is that important to the mission they've been hired to do, and Rocker's winking with his left eye, which Drax can see him doing, and Baby Groot was chasing those small creature thingies, and he says they were looking at him funny, and but they told him they weren't look at him funny until the giant eating creature came, and his Guardians started to fight it, all except for Groot because he's just a little baby, and he started to dance to the music that Rocket made, and then Drax accidentally smashed it, and said that creature his skin is too thick on the outside to pierce, and he has to pierce it from the inside, in which he went inside it and trying to do it, but the mall tried to tell him that same kind of fitness was both on inside and outside. And then Quill told Gamora there was a little cut on the throat, and he told Rocket to get it to look up, and Gamora used her sword to cut it, had this and cut it even deeper, and actually defeated the creature, and Drax came out, and he thinks he single-handedly defeated it, and they went to the Sovereign, and before that they were talking about the batteries and how much they were worth, and for help protecting the batteries, the Sovereign gave the Guardians his Nebula. It's because she also tried to steal the batteries. And Rocket also stole the batteries without anybody noticing until they were starting to leave the planet. And the Sovereign started to attack the Guardians because of what Rocket did. And they were going to a nearby planet called Bearheart. And they had to go to the Cartoon rock field, and Rocket and Quill was fighting over who's going to go through it, and the guy with a spaceship has saved them, and so they got to Bearheart, and the ship got destroyed. Kind of like the first one got destroyed, and they crash-landed onto Bearheart, and they got followed by the one-inch guy, and who turns out to be a Quill's father, with a other character with him named Mantis, as in on other planet called Katrustia, where the Rangers lives, and Yondu went to talk to his boss, Shakar, about being on the same place like him, but his boss told him no because he broke that Ranger's code, about not dealing with kids, and they got a big argument about it, and one of Yondu's group members saying he'd gone soft, and gone, and for a second stood up to Yondu, until the Sullivan came to hire Yondu to who get the batteries back and get the Guardians of the Galaxy too, and Quill's dad explains how he hired Yondu to get Quill to bring him to his planet, and asked him why Yondu didn't deliver him like he was supposed to. And Drax and had thought Yondu and Quill were actually related, but everyone, since Quill explains, Yondu was a guy who adopted him and threatened to eat him, and Mantis introduced herself to Drax, and doesn't know much about conversations, and she got tricked into playing Rocket, and he almost chewed her hand off, and Drax was laughing pretty hard because he thinks it was pretty funny, and Gamora and Quill were talking about how David Hasselhoff, about how being a dad thing, and Drax, Gamora and Quill went with Mantis and Ego to go to Ego's planet, and Rocket and Groot stayed behind to fix the ship and to keep an eye on Nebula, just in case if she escapes. And Quill asked Mantis a question, and Drax told her without having a little bet about her antennas. And then Drax thinks if she gets to a narrow doorway, and her antennas can anticipate, and Quill told her, is there anything else besides the door? And he wins, and Mantis told them they're not fearing doorways. They can alter her emotions and make people sleep, and she also can feel people's feelings. And then she tried it on Quill, and she can sense Quill loving Gamora, and Drax was picking on him because she told everybody about his deepest, darkest secret, and Quill thinks he's overreacting a little bit, and Mantis also touched Drax so she couldn't feel his emotion, which was laughter, so she also was laughing. And she was about to try Gamora until Gamora doesn't want to, and Mantis also said that she can make people go to sleep, which she tries on Drax and make him fall asleep. And she also says she mostly uses it to help Ego to go to sleep. And meanwhile, back on in Battlehot, Ron just got to the ship, and Rocket was ready for them to come, and he set up traps to stop them, and Yondu and Ron didn't have anymore, and they were fighting over who's going to be the new captain. and Nebula saved Rocket and got double costume too, and ate the food that wasn't ripe yet. And then the other Guardians, and Ego and Mantis got to leave the planet, and Kill's dad, Ego, was explaining and what he doesn't know where he came from. He is just a giant and brain flying through space, and he made the entire planet, and it was just a thought, and the planet is Ego, in which he puts it, and back with the Rangers, the Rangers threw out the ones that followed Yondu, and for the Rangers just got thrown out into space. They had frozen solid because it's in space. You can't actually breathe. And the guy who did the mutiny, he comes to himself Taserface, and Rocket thinks it's pretty funny because he thinks the taser actually comes out of his face. But it's not, it's just metaphorical. And for those who'd be struck by fear, who really hears it. And the other one doesn't think so, and Rocket can't stop thinking about the name Taserface, and he said other name, which made the other one would just laugh, and nobody had told Taserface and the Rangers to stop killing for the day, and she won the 10% of the money that we're going to receive, and she also says she's going to kill Thanos. It's after she's done killing Gamora, and we got her the ship that goes to Ego's planet, and Drax and Mantis were talking about Drax's homeworld before it got destroyed by Warner and Thanos, and she felt him again, and she feels his emotion about being sad about what happened to his family, and she was about to tell him what was going to happen with both Quill and Ego until Gamora came out and asked for where he was going to sleep. And then Gamora asked Mantis about why there's no other head people on the planet, and she told them Ego is a planet in which she's not allowed to have anybody else but Mantis on the planet because it lives for her purpose. And she also asked Mantis what she was going to say to Drax before she came out, and she said nothing and showed them to the rooms. And right on the Ravager's ship, both Yondu and Rocket got locked up, and Groot got had Ravager's clothes on and had picked on, and both Yondu and Rocket were talking about how Quill and how Yondu got exiled, and about Quill too, and we got a plan to escape, and we needed Groot, and he got teased on, and he got told with some kind of drink, and they told him about, and then he got to when Yondu and Rocket were, and they told him about how the prototype fin and that Yondu has is in his clothes, and Groot doesn't know what it is, and we keep explaining to him, and he keeps bringing the rotten stuff, and until Yondu gives him the Ravager's symbol, and so you can see which drawer is in, and he got there, and he got a bowl of candy and crackling and telling him it was the wrong thing and how to Yondu and walking Groot to escape and they killed the other managers and some ship besides one part of it so we can go to Eagle's planet. And they had to go through a lot of jumps, which Yondu says it was not good for them. And because there was a whole lot of it, and back on Eagle's planet, and Gamora, trying to reach Rocket, and Quill was trying to spend time with his dad, and he told his dad he had to watch his mother die, because of the cancer she had. And his dad, Eagle, told him he can connect to the planet, and he was just a little thought, and they played ball with an energy ball, and later, both Gamora and Quill were dancing, and Gamora thinks plan wasn't right, and got into an argument with Quill, and she stormed off, and until Nebula came in to try and kill her, and they didn't kill each other, and Nebula was bragging about finally winning, and back inside the room, Edo came in and convinced Quill to do stuff, and brainwashed them, and Mantis was eavesdropping, and because she was worried about what's going to happen, and both Nebula and Gamora in the cave were trying to find out other way out, and until they saw a light at the end of the cave, and they saw a bunch of stalls, and Mantis trying to tell Drax. That's why he wasn't listening until he started to listen, and that's when both Nebula and Gamora came in, and they were playing at Mantis, and she springs it to them. For stalls in the cave has Edo's other children, and Quill was the latest because he's got the celestial genes to part of the plants over the worlds, and Quill snapped out of the stasis he was in, and trying to fight his dad, until Edo used the power of the planet to power the plants on other worlds, including Earth, and meanwhile, Rocket, Groot, Clark, and Yondu was still going through the jump gates and past Stan Lee, and the Watchers. He was telling the Watchers some stories about stuff, and they finally got to Eagle's planet, and Yondu can see right through Rocket. It's because both of them were mean, and they're binding together and trying to save Quill and everybody else, and the entire universe from getting destroyed, and they need to go to Eagle's core, which was in the center of the planet, and that's when the Sullivan came in to kill the Guardians, and Rocket made a bomb, and the only way to get to Eagle's core, because her weapons on the ship were destroyed, and we needed Groot to place the bomb, so Rocket told Groot how the bomb works. First he needs to flick some triggers and press a countdown button and not the instant kill button, and Groot keeps getting wrong, And Groot went in with a bomb, and he'll try to use Quill as a battery again, and try to crush everybody else to death, and until Nebula used some weapons and on the ship, and they find out free, and Groot trying that how the bomb works, and started to get out there, and they got to the surface to meet up with Clockman, and Ego's trying to stop the bomb from happening until Quill stayed behind, and along with Yondu, and they both of them got out there when the bomb finally exploded, and they're killing off Ego, and they got to the surface, and Yondu sacrificed himself for Quill because, as he told him Ego was not his family, and Yondu in the Languages War, same as the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Yondu used the spacesuit for Quill, and he got himself frozen to death, and they had a funeral for him, and Rocket told the other Rangers what Yondu did, and Cochran got Quill a new music pod, and Quill gave Cochran Yondu's arrow, and because he feeds Yondu wanted Cochran to use her arrow, and that's basically where the movie ends. And in one scene after the credits, it showed how Groot as a teenager, and we are going with Quill, and in the very last one, and it showed Stan Lee again with the Watchers leaving, and Alva with Sullivan, and playing a part to get rid of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's where the movie ends. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell if you're new. Let's get this channel up to 100 subscribers. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading my building review of the Guardians of the Galaxy had from the Infinity Saga wave. Even Wednesday I'm going to be reviewing Chaotic Episode 7. And Tuesday I'm going to be doing a building review of the other latest Spider-Man set from No Way Home. And Thursday I'm going to be doing a building review of a small Radar Tunnel set, and the next level I was starting this truck team. And next Sunday I'm going to be reviewing Spider-Man Homecoming, and also tomorrow I'm going to be looking at the other image of Jurassic World Conquest Station Season 4. Oh, and let's get this channel up to 100 subscribers. I will see you guys later, and peace.